What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's roll.
Yeah, great fire, rich famous.
When I wanna chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop-a-vism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. When I wanna chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop-a-vism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing
signals. 1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. Weekend is here. Energy is up. Feeling good. Yeah, kid. That feeling. Quick recap. Yesterday, 13 games in the books. And I ain't gonna lie, we bombed yesterday as far as just picking the picks. And as far as the picks that we gave out for the locks, once again, we at 500. So this is how the breakdown went yesterday. 13 games in the slate. We went 4-9. A lot of bum losses like Detroit not covering, Indiana getting blown out, Boston not covering, Dallas Mavericks on a quick revenge game, Kevin Durant, I don't care. We hit with Cleveland on the money pick. We hit with Memphis on the money pick. We hit with OKC on the money pick. That was our top play of the day. We hit big with OKC. Portland got blown out. Miami got blown out. Philly looked like trash, but LeBron and them was at home. Anthony Davis played. And then the Clippers at the night game went into Sacramento and beat them. So as far as the locks, we went 3-3, bringing our record to 30-30. As far as the overall picks, we 65-71, 6 games under 500. And real quick though, right? Because even though I give out the picks, my channel is free. I'm not charging nobody. Like I said, either way, you know what I mean? Whether I charge or I don't charge, I'm going to bet my money like I do every day. I gamble every day. Although we had, I had an 8 pick yesterday for 25, right? But I just want to bring this up because y'all know I tag JaY in my videos, JaY Briggs, the young brother. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's younger than me. He over there on Pick Dogs. I watch his videos. I watch other sports handicappers. When I'm trying to bet, I'm trying to get as much information as possible, use my hunches, use my own knowledge and experience of gambling. But like I tell y'all all the time, I won't say do parlays for fun. What I'll say is if you being a degenerate and you come into my channel or you go into his channel or you go into any channel to try to build a parlay, right? And they're the hardest things to hit. What I recently started doing back in September is betting one picks now. And I'm not going to say I'm a professional and none of that. I'm not going to throw out no crazy terminologies. What I will say is I bet every day. Haven't made it a profession, meaning like I don't live off of this. Have other ventures like Cozy Souls, and you see the slippers and shit in the back, you know what I mean? To help me make money. You need more than one income in today's economy anyway. We'll see if Trump turns that around. But with that being said, what you need to do, right? When you're making your parlay, for instance, I gave y'all 6 yesterday. We went 3-3. I did the parlay, but then I separated the games and I didn't bet on all the games. I bet on Memphis and I bet on OKC, and I put the most money on OKC. But then also I'm looking like, this who the parlay was. I had Phoenix win against Dallas, had Memphis, OKC, had Boston under, had Cleveland and the LA Kings. I mean, the LA Clippers, 4,400 on $25, right? That don't always happen. There's plenty of times I gave out 6 picks, football, basketball. I hit 6 picks mad times, and I put $100 on a 6 pick. That's why I always say $100 on a 6 pick is 48.41 if it's minus the 110 odds. But you will lose money. And that's why I always say on the channel, like, you can listen to whoever you want, but ultimately when you go into the window to put your money up, because that's your money, son, that's your money. I'm not gonna give you your money back if you lose. Jay ain't gonna. He today. If you watch this video, he like, I don't even really care about your parlays. I don't care. And I get it, because you could jump in the comments like, yo, you told me to take this person. Listen, this is your money, people, and gambling is 50-50. Well, maybe it's more than that if you know what you're talking about. Maybe a little 63, you know what I mean? 37, 70, 30, depending on the odds. But the point is, if you want to win a chicken dinner, pick the best games and put separate bets on them and try to win. And that was his message, and that, that should be the message for every gambler. But I ain't going to talk your ear off today. There's only 4 games on the slate. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm taking all the underdogs, but if you still want to watch, then we can watch. You know what I mean? Let's get right to the NBA slate today, because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got to go to the bike shop. I got to go get a haircut. I got shit to do. The first game is at 5. I'm going to have this video up probably like in the next 40 minutes, since it's not a long day. We got the Utah Jazz out on the road at the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs giving 6.5. And as you just heard me say, I'm taking all the underdogs today. I like Utah. Quick revenge game. Spurs is okay. They 4-5, but they're not a good team. Neither is the Jazz. But I don't think Spurs should be giving nobody 6.5. And I'm going to take the 6.5. Quick revenge spot. Spurs beat them already. Oh, you can't tell? Spurs beat them already. I could see them winning. I see it being closer than 106-88. They did spank them last game. Next game, Chicago Bulls out on the road at Atlanta. Atlanta giving 3.5. Atlanta coming off that cover spread over Detroit. Detroit did win, but they fucked like a couple of my parlays. I told you I'm a degenerate too. Had Detroit minus the 1.5 over bum-ass Atlanta, and they won by 1. That's the second time when Detroit played Charlotte, they jammed me up. But that's another story. Anyway, I like Chicago. 3.5. I think some books is 2.5. I'm going with Chicago. Next game, Brooklyn at Cleveland. Cleveland is one of them boys. Like, they one of them teams. We them boys. Like, you know what I mean? They 10-0, only team in NBA history that scored 110 points in every single game, which is mind-blowing. Like, really. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. I think Cleveland win. But I'm going with Brooklyn. Brooklyn! I'm not taking this as a premium. I'm not rushing to the bets. I think eventually you got to lose. Not saying they're going to lose to them. They on the back-to-back just like Brooklyn. Brooklyn was in Boston. That shit ain't far. Niggas hopping on jet planes, and them boys is young. I think Brooklyn keep it close. That's why I'm taking the points. I do think Cleveland will win. Next and last game on the night, we got Toronto Raptors out on the road getting 6 at the LA Clippers, the new house that Steve Ballmer built. Clippers, they did their thing yesterday. We had Clippers going against Sacramento with that 6. Sacramento was trash. I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of y'all had Sacramento yesterday. And I had them on the parlay as well. You know what I mean? Just another quick strategy, right? If you try to bet to win, and it's very hard, but this is my show, like on Night Show, we don't got no set formats. Say you got a 16 parlay, right? Even if you don't think the last team on your leg is not going to lose, you have to do, this is one of my rules, like if you're doing it like that. For instance, Clippers in Sacramento, right? So you did a 6-pick and that was your last leg. You have to do the same ticket with the opposite team. Even if you take one money line or you take one with the points, just so you could try to win both ways. And that's so that if your first 5 games hit, you're going to win either way if you're going to lose and down your last pick. I know I done lost a lot of 6-pick again. I won a lot. I won a lot of money, and I hit a lot of 6-picks. That's why I always kind of give them out and be stuck in that mode. I'm a degenerate, but I'm not capping at all. I won a lot of money hitting on 6-picks, and I also lost a lot. But a lot of times it be the last leg. You at nighttime waiting. You smoking, you out, you in the bar, you doing whatever you do in your daily activities, and all you need is that last game. You feeling good, you hit the first 5. Then that last game come and you lose. And it's devastating because like, damn, I could have won 8 bands, could have won 5 bands, 6 bands, $200, whatever it is. If you only put a $5 or $10. And when I start realizing, me and my guy, we both degenerates, I'm trying to get better. He like, yo, we need to start taking the opposite team at the end too. So that way we get the first 5, you win regardless. And that is a good strategy. It costs you a little bit more money. But again, if you put in $100 to win 48-41 and you got to put another $100 just to go the opposite way at the end of the night, $200 to win 48-41, signing up for that every single day. But anyway, last game of the night. I like Toronto. Who's back? Quigley is back, I think. I like how they've been playing. Still no Scotty Barnes. Clippers on a back-to-back, but not really a lot of travel. Sacramento back to LA is not far at all. Clippers looking good. They're going for their 3rd home win because they only won 2 games at home. I think they could win and will win, but I think Toronto keep it close. I'm going with all the underdogs today. My best player today, who I'm probably going to put some money on tonight, even though it's only 4 games. Not Utah. I can't trust them yet to put no money, 1 pick, and then just walk away. But I do like Chicago. Probably put a little 300-400 on Chicago tonight. That's my favorite player tonight. Let me know who your favorite player is. Let me know who you like in the comments. What's your parlays? Let me know where you think I'm bugging out at. And I'll see y'all on the next one tomorrow, God willing. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV, NBA, Picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.